We're here to talk about the thoughtful home. But what is a thoughtful home? What does this mean?
What is a thoughtful home? Well, you know, a thoughtful home is not just about the people inside it, but it's about the products, or with the way we think about it, the products inside it. And so long and for so many years, you know, I've been living since I was a kid with basically the same infrastructure products. You know, we've seen things like it being the same for decades. But I've seen so much massive change in, you know, in televisions, in connectivity, in telephony, in the home. But many of the other things in our house haven't changed. And so what we've done, because of the processing and the cost reductions that smartphones have brought to the world in terms of connectivity as well as compute power, we're able to then instill these different objects inside of our home with that power to then make them connected and hopefully reinvent them in a new way. So for us, we created the Nest Learning Thermostat, and now through that, and we're in many countries in the world now, we've been able to help people save energy individually and also collectively. Somewhere around 4 billion kilowatt hours have already been saved. And that's equivalent to over 30 minutes of the entire US energy consumption, right? And we saved it, and people are still living comfortably. You know, when we want to talk about energy efficiency, we don't have to go live in a cave. Right. We can go and, you know, use products that actually make it easy to save energy while still keeping us comfortable.
I mean, people have been talking about the connected home for quite a while. I've attended many conferences where I've seen talking refrigerators and whatnot. But how do you make the kind of interaction between consumers and actual human beings and these devices in the home meaningful in some way? How are you doing it at Nest?
Well, you know, we were pitched, I remember growing up where I was pitched that Jetsons world, you know, the home of the future. And it came every decade. There was a new home of the future. And it was always these things were going to be connected. They were all going to talk to each other. What we did very simply was, instead of trying to think about reinventing every single product in your home at once and saying you need to adopt this whole new way of living, we just said, let's go product by product. Let's rethink that product in a smartphone-enabled world, and hopefully you'll enjoy that one. And then over time, if you buy enough of the different products, that they don't always have to be from us, they can start to work together in a thoughtful way. So in the case of our thermostat, and our smoke and CO detector, if a CO alarm goes off in the home, it will automatically turn down and turn off your boiler. Why? Because usually the #1 case in a home for CO leakage is the boiler. So it's simply, if you just have those two products on the network, they talk to each other, and they start to work together in ways that you don't have to program. Before, it took a lot of technical ability to make simple things work.